go. Guess who's back? What's up, guys? Hey, it's good to see you. To see you is nice. Sorry, we've been slacking. I've been told you guys I was super busy with work. I work on call, and it has been a non-stop dilly, man. Finally this week I had a staycation, and I've been taking advantage of it, getting all kinds of shit done. I painted my kitchen, got a new home theater seating. I installed some bass shakers in my home theater seating, which was really cool. Actually, I might do a video on that to show you guys. It's really wicked. It's not gimmicky. It's legit for if you guys. A lot of people do it for gaming too now, from what I understand. But back in the 80s, they used to do that for car seats, where it would, you're instead of using bass amp for sound, you're using it for vibration. It's crazy, but doing all kinds of stuff, man. Little stuff that is kind of around the house that I never get to, and I'm sure you got those too. While I've been getting to that, and then being on call, it's been nonstop with all that stuff. But on the weekends, there's been a lot of sales, man. So even though we're slacking on the NERDCORE videos, it doesn't mean we're slacking on everything else. We're keeping it real. And check this out, guys. I mean, listen, man. There's been 10-cent sales, 33-cent sales, 50-cent sales. Look, guys, and then not to mention all the stuff that I've ordered online. But let's take a look, man. Boom! Look at all this stuff. Bundles. It's $5 for a complete series. Shoe boxes, diamond boxes, priority boxes, full long boxes. Actually, I don't even know where's that long box. There's so much shit. Look at scattered bagfuls, dime a piece. So yeah. We've been busy, man. I promise you. We got a lot of stuff to show. I don't even know if we can show it anymore. We have so much. But I know at least Juh9 and I are going to break some of this down and share it with you. But let's do an unboxing video. So let's go ahead and hit the music. Wakey, Spy Dog. You've been in hibernation, huh, buddy? Oh, you're all gassed up, huh? Woo! He's all goosed up and ready to go. Good to see you, Spy Dog. Alright, folks. Welcome back. I'm NERDCORE Dave, in case you forgot. So we're going to do a couple unboxings here. Let's check it out. Guys, I don't even remember what I ordered. Like I said, I've been so busy, man. Odd hours, all kinds of hours, whatever. That doesn't mean I don't look. See what's going on online. Christ, I think the last video might have been a DCBS order, and I'm ready to get another one in tomorrow, I think. But here's the one we got from... This is from... Actually, I got this off eBay. I'm not even sure. I don't even remember what I ordered. Actually, I think I might know what this is. Yeah. You know what these are? Oh, I got Trusty Gerber dime. Just never forget the Trusty Gerber dime. Halfbacks. Gonna need those. I don't know why I only ordered one. You know what? I think I ordered something else, and then I just threw those in. And, of course, they're the standard 7-inch. I use the 7 1/8 bags with the 7-inch halfbacks, and that's all you need to survive. So, remember the halfbacks, man. These E. Gerber halfbacks and fullbacks, you'll never need to replace them. Recommend highly. Spend your money once. Let's see what this is. This is definitely an eBay order. I think with the halfbacks, I needed to hit that $25 for free shipping or whatever, and that's why I ordered those. But honestly, I definitely need those. You guys, I don't know if you watched. Well, I'm sure you did watch the intro, but guys, I got comics here, all unbagged or need rebagged and boarded, and it's like a nightmare here, man. I thought I would have got to these earlier in the week, but just so busy, man. I don't know if you guys are like me at all, but I always have all these big plans and think I can get all this shit accomplished. I don't. Who does this? And all my bags are taken up with comics. Hold on one second. You know what? Get over here. We'll throw it in here. Don't want too big of a mess. Who uses these things? What's the matter with you, bro? Why would you do that? Alright. Let's see what this guy is. There's one thing that I want to unbox for sure, because I want to send it out to CGC, and you guys, I'm sure will see why. I don't know if this is it or not. Oh, check this out. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys? I had somebody on, again, we got a couple more subscribers, and I wanted to say welcome. Welcome to the NERDCORE. And one of the questions was, NERDCORE Dave, can you show us how to pack CG stuff to send out for CGC? And of course I replied to him and told him, hey, look, man, we don't necessarily send it straight out to CGC. We go through a retailer, and this retailer sends out shit tons of books. So we get it, guys, we get the CGC stuff for so cheap. It's almost no shipping. It's cheaper than anybody else could ever get. But before we got hooked up with them, I was trying to figure out ways. You know, I like to do a lot of figuring, and I was trying to figure out ways to make sure that it got to the CGC if I did send them out. And one of the things I came up with that I really liked is, listen, man, when you guys are packing stuff up, you want to pack it good. Like you guys see when I unbox and stuff, I'll comment and say if it's packed good or not, and it usually is. You guys know how to pack. But something that I came up with that I think is a really good idea. I went to Walmart, took my little tape measure and measured stuff, and what I did was I got this, and I think it was like under $2. So this, I don't have my tape measure on me, but this plastic container, look, I have boards in here right now. These are Silver Age, I think, or Golden Age. But regardless, guys, get this container for whatever it is, $1.75 or whatever. You're spending all this other money, you might as well spend it and do it right. And get one of these containers, and you can pack it real nice inside this, okay? Pack the sides, because it's rounded, so pack the sides real nice too. But look, it'll fit inside this. That was the whole point, is this will fit inside here. So that's extra protection. You're sending these to Florida. I don't know where you live, but guys, cheap plastic, and listen, put a note in there. You don't want it back. Don't send it back so you don't have to pay the extra shipping, because I'm pretty sure with this priority mail, you pay a flat rate. You pay a flat rate to send this out, so it's not going to matter how much it weighs, that extra, and honestly that plastic probably doesn't weigh much anyways, but tell them to keep the fucking plastic and just send your books out like that. And I think that's a really good idea. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I recommend, bro. So I forget the name of the cat that asked that, but there you go, man. That's a little tip from your Uncle Dave. All right, let's see what this is. I think hopefully this is the guy I'm thinking it is. This is the one I want to send out to CGC. So let's see if it is or isn't. Oh, look. So this thing actually is packed a little differently, but it's packed really good because he put that styrofoam. As much as I hate that styrofoam popcorn type stuff in there, he packed it really well, and he put it inside an envelope, if you will, and. What the hell? Oh, I see what he did. And let's check this out. And then he put that other envelope inside it, so that's pretty good. I don't know. I like a more solid packing, but it clearly survived the process, and I ain't hating on it. Guess everybody has their own way of doing things. Yeah, this is the one. This is the sweet baby. Guys, check this out. I've never even heard of this before, but it's called Pharaoh's Lounge. And this is limited edition of 50. Ain't she a beaut? So we got a venomized Jessica Rabbit there. And that's one of the ones. Tonight we're going to make a run. Juh9 and I actually are going to take a run out to the place in the city because one of my CGCs came back. And I got actually 4 or 5 other CGCs back too. Like I said, I've been on the ball. Don't sweat it. But I want to definitely, if this is limited to 50, and that is such a sweet cover, I really want to get that thing CGC just to have encapsulated. And it's so, dude, let's face it, that artwork is beautiful, man. I love it. God bless America. All right, let's check it out. Oh, got a new Hellboy glove. This is actually going to be working for I have a Hellboy costume that's actually pretty sweet, and I'll use that for Halloween. But for now, I'll use it for decoration. So let's see what we got next. What's coming up next? So we got the Gemini mailer. As far as packing goes, you know, I usually really like the way these things are. Look, he's got it taped on the inside. And then he's got a couple bags and, wow, he's got a piece of cardboard in there in addition to the regular Gemini mailer. That's the way you want to do it. Look, 2 pieces of cardboard. This is the way you want to do it, guys. 2 pieces of cardboard. Then the cardboard protection, the Gemini mailer. That's a little bit rock and roll, and the container itself looked like it's in good shape, so Hopefully we won't run into any problems here. Let's see what we got, man. Be very careful when you're cutting this tape, man. Oh, yes. The, I don't know if it's 1 in 25 or 1 in 50, but it was the 1 in 50 variant of the Spider-Man Annual 1. It's the Spider-Pig variant. And somehow I missed out on that when I did the pre-orders. But guess what? I got it off eBay. I think it was around 20 bucks. And I think I got this. Guys, this was going for 20. I think I got it for 25. But I was looking on eBay today to see what the ratio was. And I see it going from anywhere from 30 to 80 now. So I don't know. But if you guys want to pick one of those up, it's a sweet baby. Like I said, right, Spy Dog? Kids. All right, and let's see the last unboxing of the day. Guys, if you have a Five Below near you, got the sweet ASM 300 pink shirt, real men wear pink. $5. Go get you one. Go get you one. You're gonna need it. Obviously, I'm gonna be using this. This is my church shirt, and so next time I go to church, which considering the amount I go to church now, it should be somewhere in 2050 if I'm still alive. Oh man, believe it or not, I even lift, bro. Even though it doesn't look like it. Getting beat up by a piece of paper. Outsmarted, outwitted, and outstremphed by a piece of paper. Alright, oh look, here's another guy using his shit. What is up? Come on, eBay. Come on, man. Guys, don't use this popcorn shit. I hate to say don't use it because, I mean, there might be instances or some kind of circumstance where you may need to squeeze in a little bit of room, but come on, man. This shit, this is garbage. All this does is make a mess. This is kind of stuff you send to people you don't like. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Trusty Gerber dime. Oh yeah. And last, and I don't know if it's really released or not. I don't think it is. This is definitely for the Venom collection. You guys know the Venom number 7's hot. They haven't really jumped on this yet, but this is that previews exclusive of Venom number 7. Sweet black and white variant. And I think it was limited to like 3,000. Could be wrong, but something like that. But there you go, guys. That's the unboxing for today. And we are going to try to get this show back on the road, I swear. I shouldn't be super busy at work too much longer. I think it's going to be maybe a couple more weeks, but we might be able to get these videos back on track in the meantime. But, alright guys, let's move on to the next segment. Hellboy! Okay, guys, so I'm here with Gangrene. And,
hey.
And what are we doing now? What are we doing?
We're doing our last 10-cent haul.
Well, it wasn't really our last 10-cent
Well,
haul because
no,
we had another
yeah,
smaller
we did have a smaller one after that, but this was a pretty big haul.
We're really far behind with these crazy, I don't know, pillagings of the comic shops. But yeah, so this cat it was the guy we went to before, and he had the 10-cent sale a few months back, and we went there this time and went ape shit. And you can see this is mine right here. We're going to do mine first. This is he was selling all these, everything in this long box, and in this shoe box it was a dime, and then he had bundles for $5. It didn't matter what they were, so I grabbed up a couple of those too. So I think I spent like, what was it, 73 bucks or something like that total?
Something like that.
But honestly, guys, 73 bucks, and let's face it, if one of these comics hits, like there's a lot of shit in there I would never buy if it wasn't a dime, but if one of these comics hits,
it's more than worth it.
Yeah, that's probably, you just made your money back. Yeah. And honestly, there's ones in there that I know that are already probably going to bump me up almost to there. But anyways, we're going to get help from the lovely Spy Dog. What's up, buddy? And we're gonna do this one a little differently because there's so many. So what we're gonna do is, Janine, I'm gonna
You want me to hold that?
that's what she said. I'm just gonna put this like this,
Okay.
and what I'm gonna do is tear through and just make piles. And if you see anything that stands out to you, let me know. So this box right here, actually, I kind of put it in order because this is something we talked about before with maybe getting comics to give out for Halloween, and since they were a dime, these are all 10-cent comics. So this is, let's see here. How's that?
That's better.
So Teen Dog number 1. So you've got a Ninja Turtles one, number 16. Street Fighter Unlimited. This is all stuff I'm not necessarily, well, I'm probably not interested in. There's a bunch of plastic, man. Plastic's cool, right?
Yep. Cool for the kids.
Yeah, the kids will dig it.
They'll like
Enchanted Tiki Room. That one actually looks kind of neat. But Sonic Boom, Sonic. But again, these are all ones that I don't have to worry too much. I did find a couple that I, when I was going through them, that weren't as kid friendly as I would have thought they were to look at the cover.
Yeah.
What's this? Juice Squeezers.
Oh, definitely. Kids will love that.
Some
Love
Walt
it.
Disney. All kids love Walt Disney, right?
Oh, yeah.
Some Star Trek and Transformers. Star Trek and Transformers. Transformers. There's a lot of Transformers that I ended up finding.
Cool.
But these are all ones I figured for a dime a piece. That's cheaper than, I don't think I'm giving, this ain't one of the ones I'm giving away. What am I doing?
That's cool, though.
Scooby-Doo team up with that adamant.
We love Scooby-Doo.
Bumblebee! Isn't that how you say his name?
I think that's how you say it.
Power Rangers Pink.
Oh, another Power Rangers.
Yeah, the girls will like that one.
Yep.
Pink. And the boys can have that one. Lumberjanes. Josie and the Pussycats. Kitty cover. Robotech. So, Haunted Mansion, what could be better for Halloween than a Haunted Mansion comic?
Yep.
Bravest Warriors Polybag number 1. A Betty and Veronica, it's like cartoony.
That's cute.
I don't know. A Transformers Bumblebee, Go for the Gold. Another Power Rangers. I know the peeps love the Power Rangers. There's a second copy of that Haunted Mansion. Transformers Revolution. I don't know what that is. It looks like Rom Space Night on there, huh?
Oh.
Huh.
That's cool.
Space Battle Lunchtime. And the ladies love the Gem and the Misfits, right?
Yes.
So these are all the Halloween ones I got, and I'll be giving those out. And then we'll go to the long box. Hang tight, y'all. Why you so quiet over there, Gangrene? Huh?
It's been a long day.
So, like I said, these are a lot of ones from Under the Mountains number 1. It kind of looks cool, actually. But grabbed one of those. Hi, dog. Get up in there. Don't be shy. Here, we'll put him right here.
He's being a little quiet.
Oh, little fella. Don't move, guys. Don't move. Whatever you do, do not move. Look, you're upsetting Spy Dog. Can I use the term you people? You people. You people.
Yes.
Those little quotation
Quotation fingers.
Retcon number 1. Like I said, I grabbed a shit ton of first issues.
I see when there was a bunch that you'll see whenever I go through mine. Like
Once and Future Queen.
I grabbed a bunch that I probably normally would not have bought but you know, for 10 cents. I did see where this last sale though he did not have them for 10 cents.
They're gonna be a quarter, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all right. We'll still do
But
good with
that's
a
okay.
quarter. I ain't gonna hate on a quarter comic.
know.
Especially these are all in really nice shape, and they're newer comics, but they're all in real nice shape. He said he had a shit ton more to put out too, right?
Yeah.
Zombies versus Cheerleaders number 5. Honestly, I would have bought that for 50 cents. You know, I like the horror. There was a Hellraiser comic in there. X-Men Inferno. I loved the Inferno storyline when it first came out. That was my favorite. Was the X-Men books back then. So yeah, I definitely had to grab that up. I think it's a one-shot from Secret Wars. Jack number 1. I don't know. This looks like an homage to me, but I can't place it. It might be a movie poster. I'm not sure. I got one of those Juice Squeezers number 1s. Jupiter's Circle number 1. Captara. Legend of Luther Strode. I want to say I heard of Luther Strode before, but I don't know. A really cool zombie. I think it says zombie. I don't know. It's like a cassette tape though, so that's cool.
That is cool how that's done.
Minimum Wage number 1. Men of Wrath. Murderland. Names. What the hell does that say? Mythos, maybe? Mytho?
Mytho?
A really cool Ms. Marvel and Howard the Duck cover.
That's
What the
cool.
duck?
What the duck?
Orphan Black #1. I figured it would be cool if she came. I don't even know who she is, but if she came to one of the cons
yes.
to get her to sign that. If the pricing is within reason. Rise the Magi. This was a Agents of Shield variant edition, a really cool Art Nouveau variant. These were variants. I think these were that's a
cool.
Steranko one, the Captain America. But I think those ones were higher priced when we were there the first time, and then they ended up throwing them in.
I did notice that some of the ones we got the last time, he did not have, like, the very first time we went, some of the books were not included. And this time when we went, it was
all there.
It was all together, all with the dollar books.
These Raise the Dead covers are always cool. I don't know. That one isn't anything special, but usually they're like homages to like Nirvana or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Marvel Zombies 5. I passed that. I found a bunch of these beautiful stories for ugly children, and they look like really cool horror stories. So I'll be digging into those. I can guarantee that. Look at that. Oh yeah. This looks good. Hey.
Yes.
Donald Trump.
No.
Yeah, but these all look real good, dude. I basically got I don't know if it's the whole series or not.
It might be, or a good bit of it anyway.
But I sure as hell wasn't passing them up. Jeff Steinberg, Champion of Earth. I'm assuming he almost looks like Ash from Evil Dead. He kind of looks like a cartoony Ash. Supreme Blue Rose. That's a Warren Ellis book, so that should be decent. Underwinter. It looks like Walking Dead homage.
Walking Dead, yes.
Super Zero. Looks like a Walking Dead homage. Symmetry. Is that #1? Yeah, this is the variant #1. Telos. It's the universe-shattering first issue. Terminal Hero. Gnarly.
Ooh.
Terrible lizard. That's because you're a robot. Proxima Centauri, the Gravediggers Union. Prodigy #1. I think I might have a copy of that already, but I wasn't going to leave it there. Rockstars. This was one of those variants that look, that's like a gold variant.
Oh, that is
and it has the what the hell is that called? The raised cover. Oh shit! The term's escaping me. Embossed. Is that right? Embossed. I believe so.
I think so.
Injection #1.
Nice. Oh, that's different.
Mars Attacks. Oh, this is one of the ones I was going to get for the kids, but then when I looked inside, I was like,
yeah, I was going to say, a lot of them probably, Ether. Not appropriate.
The Undertow. The Cape. Like all these are, that's Grace Hits, so it must be a reprint. Oh, well.
Right.
This one I got because it's Batman and Ninja Turtles 2.
Cool.
I got 2, 3, and 4, so I need #1. Kingsway West. So it looks like a samurai and a cowboy. That would be cool, huh?
Oh, that's easy. I like that. That's a cool one.
Dark Ark. Charlie's Angels with the Giant-Size X-Men homage.
Ah, yes.
Needed that. Sleepless. Again, another Art Nouveau cover. I always like the Art Nouveau cover. Here's the Maestro's #1 that is not the special edition. Okay. Dr. Horrible. Oh, I found some Ice Cream Mans in there. Bedtime Games #1. Did I say games? I meant games, but oh, Hellblazer. Get some Hellblazers. Damn #1. Only a buck. Fiction Squad. I got me a Bravest Warriors too. Black Canary #5, only because it was a really cool
it's
zombie.
A zombie.
Yeah, Monsters of the Month. I remember Nerdfingers Dave got me I think he got me a Flash and something else for Monsters Month. But that's cool as hell, huh?
That's cool.
Dissonance #1. Motor Crush. Mosaic. The Mighty Crusaders, another Giant-Size X-Men homage. Original Sins, because it's #0, but I never read it. I know to me it seemed kind of cool. Discipline #1. Dix #1. Dead Drop. Michael Cray. A couple Michael Crays. I don't know. There must be a variant. Eternity Girl. American Gods. My Ansel. David Mack cover there. I think that's probably why I bought it. Ascend, number 1. Ringside, look, a wrestling one.
Oh.
Rise of the Magi. Roche Limit. I think that's Roche Limit. I really like the cover on that Rocketeer Ore. The Saints, number 1. There's a lot of Art Nouveau shit in here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this one. I didn't realize this one was damaged like that, but it looks like a production error. It almost looks like a Marvel comic where it wiped off. But Self-Obsessed, 7%.
Unless it's supposed, maybe it's. You
It
think it's supposed to look like that?
Maybe, or it wiped off.
Yeah.
Shadow Show, stories in celebration of Ray Bradbury.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool down there.
Shaper. His destiny is in the stars. His fate is in his genes. That's what she said. Shrugged 2, number 1. Snowfall. Sons of the Devil. All right. Satan. With this Spectrum. Gear Jammer. Steam Wars Gear Jammer. Phonogram. I like that because it looks like an old 80s album cover.
Yes, Duran Duran.
Is that what it is?
That's what the art looks like. Yeah, that reminds me of like an old Duran Duran cover or something.
Princeless, number 1. What the hell is this? J. Michael Straczynski Protectors Inc. Power Cubed or Power 3, I don't know. Onyx, number 1. Onyx Variant, number 1. Onyx Variant, number 1. Look, he's like a little bit. He's like a little baby.
It's a little baby one with a balloon. he has a balloon.
One hit wonder. Boom. Northern Guard, number 1. Night World, number 1. Ooh. He looks like Blue Beetle, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Night Master. This looks like an homage to something too. And it's a Bernie Wrightson cover. That's why I bought it.
It's Monsters of Rock.
The Monsters. Actually, the Monsters of Rock rock tour was in '86. It was the very first concert I ever went to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had Van Halen, Scorpions, Metallica. Before they were Metallica, they weren't super popular yet. It was right before Injustice for All. Dawkins. I was rocking with Dawkins. And Kingdom Come, and Van Halen. Did I say Van Halen?
Yeah.
Okay, Sammy Hagar. Van Halen. Knight's Dominion. Imaginary Friends. That looks nice.
Oh.
The Black Vortex. Why's it gotta be black? Hey, Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men. I actually want to read that because
yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men. Codename Babushka. 1 and 1. Beck, the Black Eyed Kids. Brickleberry Armageddon. I think that was another one that I looked at when I looked inside. I was like, that's not for kids.
Not for kids.
Broken World. Brick debut issue. Starve. Brian Wood's supposed to be pretty good, I think. Blood Feud. The Blacklist. Blackjack Ketchum. These are all number 1s. Well, I shouldn't say all, but mostly. Mostly they come at night. Mostly. Real Heroes. Number 1. Red Wolf. I don't know why. That reminded me of Red Hood. Resurrectionist, number 1. Revelations, number 1. G.I. Joe Revolution, number 1. This was another one that I thought was going to be good for the kids, and then when I opened it up, not so much. Spider-Man 2099, number 17. I've been picking these up here and there. I really like the covers on these. Yes. So I got a bunch of these Spider-Man 2099s. This is an oddball. This is a variant. Spider-Man 2. It's Miles and Peter, man. I got a Miles Spider-Man. Convergence Shazam. I got it because it just reminded me of the old school Shazam. So Scarlet, number 1. I think this is Bendis, I think, and Bendis. This is Jinx World stuff. So anyways, I think they're doing it in Marvel now. I'm not sure. This one I got because it looks like one of those old school. And let's face it, it's a hot cover, dude. Women in bondage or whatever. I don't know. But the girl who handcuffed Houdini.
Yeah, it looks like there's a horse back there.
The donkey show.
Oh no!
Of course, there's a horse. Unstoppable Wasp, number 1. I don't know. I don't know if it's her first appearance or whatever. Infinity Wars. Fallen Guardian. I think that was one of the variants, one of the more expensive variants.
Yes.
Mars Attacks, number 4. Got another Mars Attacks.
Another Mars Attacks. I don't have these Sentries, and I keep seeing them in the dollar bins, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy them because let's get it over with. I think I got all but one of these, so now I just got to pick up the oddball one for $1, and I'm done. Bane Conquest. I always was a big Bane fan, and I just haven't bought these because I spent enough money on comics. But thank God I found them. I think I found them all for $10. No, all but one.
Cool.
So again, spend $1. Here's another Miles, a really cool Sandman Miles. Another American Gods, number 4, number 6, number 7. These are all the David Mack covers. You know I'm a big David Mack fan.
Nice.
I actually had my name printed in one of his books because I supported it on Kickstarter. Isn't that cool?
Cool.
Kitty David Mack cover.
Oh,
Yay! Again, got this one in case this Stephen Amell ever comes to, or this cat who plays Red Arrow comes to one of the cons. Galactron, number 1. Spidey Deadpool, grabbed it.
Cool.
Giant Size X-Men homage, look.
Yes.
More of the Realms, it's tying. These are all brand new.
I say he did have some of the newer books in there.
Oh yeah.
So that was pretty cool that we got some of those.
Sauron. You know the story of Sauron? So when the Comics Code said that you couldn't use like vampires and stuff like that, they were like, all right, we'll just turn this dude into a pterodactyl, but he'll have like vampire tendencies, so he like has vampire energy, sucks her vampire, I don't know, something like that. But,
so that's how they got around it.
Yeah. Marvel Legacy. This is Spider-Man Deadpool 32. Another one, cool cult cover.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool covers on this series, actually.
Yeah, there is.
They're always very busy. This was the first one I came across. I was like, oh yeah, Spider Buggy. But man, I'd be kicking myself right now if I paid full price for these,
I
and
know, but
and hopefully our viewers aren't doing that, or maybe you are. If you're kicking yourself for not getting these for $10, by all means, take a video and send it in. I got some Punishers. I'm not sure. I think this is the series that had the War Machine armor.
okay.
So we got a bunch of Punishers. Oh, how's that?
That's good.
Spy Dog. Be animated for these guys. Come on, man.
He's sleeping.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, I got a bunch of these War Machine variants. I didn't realize there was this many.
Oh, wow.
I got doubles of some of them.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
Daredevils, I was missing this series as well. So playing catch up on those for $10. That's one of the variants that were more expensive when we were there the first time. Some Rebirth Detective comics. I haven't been too worried about trying to. Oh, I love Azrael. I wasn't.
That's a cool one right there.
Yeah, hell yeah. I wasn't too worried about going back and trying to get all the Detective comics, but I sure as shit am on my way because of all these sales,
I was
man.
gonna say, yeah, only because of these sales. Like even I like with the Deadpool and I didn't find too many Spawn though.
Yeah, you don't see too many Spawn
I
in
didn't
there.
see too many of them.
Well, I think people are probably, the speculators are all hyping, buying them up.
I found some Guardians.
Oh, here's a cool, was it, I don't know if that's a Bombshell variant. Yeah, Bombshell variant.
Cool.
And some of these are the same issue, they're just different variants. But I was, you know.
I know, like with some
couple
of
that one.
some of the variants.
Monster of the Month.
They are so cool that yeah, for that price you can't leave it there.
Yeah.
You just can't.
ASM I needed. I picked up some of these Civil War in their variants. They're pretty cool. I'm not sure what the hell is happening there with the
I was
Thing.
gonna say, what is he supposed to be? Is that the Thing?
Yeah, that's number 5. It's a Thing wearing some kind of bad juju mask, huh? They got bad juju. This is the one, I think, isn't this the first Loki with the Necro Sword?
With the Necro Sword, I do think that's...
There's another, some more of these Amazon Amazing Spider-Mans I was missing. Wasn't in a big hurry to get them, but I wasn't gonna. This one I got just because it's a badass. The Wonder Woman covers are tight, man. Yeah. Anymore, all these Wonder Woman covers are tight as hell. You know, Artgerm, I think Artgerm did a bunch. Oh, Spider-Geddon handbook.
Cool.
I didn't buy the whole series of Return to Wolverine, thank God. Old Man Logan #1 wasn't going to pass up. Nope. The last issue is Swamp Thing, New 52. I needed that.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
This is a nice cover, huh?
Yeah.
Seasons.
You need to turn it around so they can see that.
Can you? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there.
It's so lovely. Very green.
That's a nice one.
Some more of those ASMs. Okay, let's move this guy over. So far, speculative wise, I mean, they're far off specs, but nothing of value. But
Yeah,
but you know, that's not to say that a year from now or 6 months from here. Agents of Atlas #1. We know the Agents of Atlas are kind of big right now, and I don't know if that's the first Agents of Atlas or not, but the A-Force #1 for a dime. Guys, you know the Marvel Universe is using the women, and they kind of hinted at that at the end of Endgame, if you've seen it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So the A-Force #1s, guys, I mean, that's definitely a good spec book. Look at that, Jane Foster, Thor. This is one of the variants that were expensive when we were there last time.
Yes.
Thor 700, picked up 2 of those. This is also the first Black Galactus. Is it the Black? What? Or no, you know what? There's a Necro Sword story. Something happens in there. Something with the Necro Sword, a backup story. That's what it is. But I can't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, I was gonna say and I didn't even make any notes or anything on mine. So.
Oh, I didn't, dude. We have so much shit.
There was no time for that. So yeah.
Marvel's Legacy #1. This is the first appearance of the Avengers 1,000,000 BC.
Yes.
This is a Spirits of Vengeance. I'm not sure what number, but it's the giant size X-Men homage that has the lenticular cover. Yeah, I've been wanting to get those, and started picking up them Brightest Days. So working on that, chipping away at that series. I always have to pick this up if I see it for done. It's the first appearance of Spiderling. Civil War 2, cool variant. It's #8. That is the is that #8? No, that's #1. But it's a cool variant.
It's cool.
This is Civil War variant. It's Kingpin variant. That's a cool cover too. Mr. and Mrs. X #2. I think this is the first appearance of maybe it might be Turtles, Xavier, and Lilandra's kid. I can't remember the name. Here's another one of these Return of Wolverines that I didn't have. I think I had 1 and 2. Hunt for Wolverine Jet Ends. I definitely didn't buy this. Hey, Christmas comic. They'll go in the Christmas collection. This is Black Panther that pays homage to that Hulk 340 Wolverine cover from McFarlane. Justice League Dark. That is a Kelly Jones cover if I've ever seen one.
Oh, I can always
You can tell by his ears.
tell by his ears.
Well, you can tell by his ears, but you can always look at the shading. Like, look at the shading and the shapes. Death of the Inhumans #1. That, from what I read about, that's a really cool story. But what a badass cover right there.
That is a cool cover right there.
As Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Did you know that Charmin has been an Asgardian for... Black Order #1 with what's-his-face. Black Order #5 with what's-his-face.
What's-his-face.
Black Order #2 with what's-her-face. Hey, another variant on that Thor 700. Jane Foster variant. Got 2 of those. I think I threw a couple of those at you too, didn't I?
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was, I know I
think
got
I
some
did.
last time. I don't know if I got any this time or not. I think I might have got one.
I'm not even sure what this is. What is this? Oh, it's an Iron Man 593, but apparently the storyline follows along the lines of an old storyline from Iron Man 150. So, it's a lenticular cover, so cool. Uncanny Avengers #1. Avengers No Surrender 690. I was missing that for the storyline.
Ooh.
Ash versus the Army of Darkness #5. You know, I'm not going to leave that laying there. Or that #4. Or that #0. Or that #1. Ash in Space. You tell me the
Yeah.
Deathless, but it's a Mike Mignola story. So I wasn't going to leave that there. Arkham Manor Endgame, it's a one-shot. I figured, hell, you get some good... Archie versus Sharknado #1. I heard good things about this Mr. Miracle series. I've been wanting to get it, and so I'm glad to find those in there. They were mostly good shape, but a couple of them were kind of... total cover buy. I don't know what this is. Sword Quest Dynamite. But that's an Atari 2600 cartridge, man. How cool is that? That bad as hell, huh?
Wow.
The series I wish I would have jumped on from the beginning. I think you threw this at me.
Yeah.
Unnatural #2. I love the artwork on the covers. Elvira Badoompa #3. #4. I might even have these. I'm not even sure anymore at this point. But those Linsner covers are tight. Another Actually, this is the Falcon #1, but it pays homage to Iron Man #71. It's lenticular, of course. Do you know why they call it lenticular?
No.
Because it tickles you when you look at them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Mm.
Science fact.
Science fact.
War of the Realms tie-in. Journey into Mystery #2. I just got it because it's War of the Realms. I might as well read it. Pretty current. Including the War Scrolls #2. And Strike Force #1. These are all War of the Realms. Uncanny X-Men War of the Realms #1. Punisher #3. Strike Force #1. The Dark Elf Realm. This is Spider Woman here. This is actually a really good one right here. This is Spider Woman Alpha #1, but it's the
variant.
Yeah. So that one that was hot.
Yeah.
Remember the cover with all of them on it was super hot, but that's still a good one to have, right? I mean, how many are there? I think that's a limited, maybe 1 in 10 or something. Ooh, I think that's the same one I had.
Yeah.
I might accidentally grab 2 of those.
That's alright.
I don't think I have this, but I was wanting to get it. So Marvel Zombie #1, Simon Garth. This was a hot book briefly, if I remember. It was Infinity Wars #1, but it was the Adam Warlock cover. Another variant on that Return of Wolverine. You might have thrown that at me.
Yeah, I think I found. I did find those. It was like maybe. I think it was in the first box I went through.
Infinity Wars 3
Yes.
and 4, and I believe this is the first appearance of a bunch of those Infinity Warps characters. So like the Wolverine and the female Ms. Marvel Kang or whatever the hell it is. So that was cool. Brightest Day #18, 16, 15, 9, Aqualad, 11. Oh, here's another Black Order with what's his face.
With that guy.
But I was happy to see. I really like these covers, but I just didn't want to buy them because again, I just spent too much money on this shit as it is. So I was glad to find a series like that. Starbrand and Nightmask, dude. I was a huge fan of the New Universe back in the day, so I was excited when I found these. Although they kind of made it look like it was kind of kiddie book, but I don't know.
I was gonna say it does look like a kid's book, but
Blade Curse of the Mutants one-shot #1.
cool.
A Rocket Raccoon Loot Crate variant, still in a poly bag #1. Justice League Dark variant, Lego variant.
Oh my god, I love that. It's Lego.
Frankenstein.
Uh-oh.
Another Justice League 35 with Swampy on there.
Oh.
You know he's part of the Justice League Dark. Oh my.
That's another Monster of the Month variant.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yes it is. Justice League Dark, #34. Oh, look, I got another Kelly Jones one. I ain't gonna be upset. Check this out for the Halloween collection. I think these are all the same one, but just variants. Banana Tail.
Oh my god, that is so cute.
Some more of those ASMs I was missing. Boom. We're getting close to the end here, folks. That's a nice cover.
That's a nice one.
I think that was a variant. Let's see here.
I mean, where you go?
Not too many. That's some kind of variant.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a variant.
Yes. Yeah.
I could tell because it
They're
says
all,
variant.
yeah.
That's how I could always
Can
tell.
kind of tell because it says variant edition.
Another
on
one for the
there.
Halloween collection, Jack the Lantern.
Jack the Lantern.
I want to check this out. I've been seeing these in the dollar bins a lot too. Hunger, Galactus. So I want to see what that's about. So, Civil War II #7 variant edition. Civil War II. This is the Hot Wheels edition of variant from #1.
That's cool.
#7 variant. Another #8 crazy variant. I don't know. Some of these might be like 1 in 10s or something. Another #8. That's a Loki variant. Is that Loki? Or no, that's Doctor Strange. This is ASM Renew Your Vows #1 action figure variant. I think that's the first appearance too. Spider Island. I haven't. That's the first ones I picked up. This. Another #8 with a Loki. Another #8 with a Loki. Speckin. Monsters Unleashed. #6 Venomized. That's oh crap, I forget his name. But that's Venomized. Got another Miles Morales #1. That's always a good one to get. Got some of these. This is Adam Hughes, Wonder Woman 171 and 139. These are Adam Hughes covers. I was gonna leave them there. This is, I want to say, This is first appearance of Jade? I don't know. Something. Maybe the first. Thor God of Thunder number 25. Isn't this the one that's super hot right now? But like, this might be like the one in something variant.
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is the. It's the Jane Foster. First appearance of Jane Foster, I think, is. And here's another one. Look, it just got hot because they announced that.
Okay, because they announced that.
Speaking of Nirvana covers, Guardians of Infinity number 1. I want to say this is a first appearance as well, but I can't remember. Another Miles Spider-Man. These covers on these Miles Spider-Mans are always so tight. Civil War 2 number 5 variant. I want to say these are all like ratio variants. And this one I could not pass up. I think I threw one of those at you too.
I don't think you showed them that one.
What, the Star Wars? Oh, I got a Star Wars one here. That looks like a Death Dealer, like
yeah, it does.
the Death Dealer. There's a lot of homages to that. Couldn't pass this up. Number 1 Looker number 1, but look how cool that cover is. This is Venom. I want to say it's 165 or 155 maybe, but it's the homage to Brand New Day and the storyline, the Spider-Man storyline everybody hates. I don't know what this is either. What's this? Oh, X-Men Gold number 13, but it looks like the X-Men 100 homage. These are all lenticular. I think I have one of these too. This is the Iron Fist 14. I want to say it's Iron Fist on the other side too. Unnatural number 8. Champions number 12, but it's the Ultron Venomized.
That's cool.
Champions number 1. I want to say this is the first appearance of Amadeus Cho as, what the hell does he go by now? Like Brute or something? I don't know. Deadpool annual number 1, but check it out. It's the homage to the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, because look, there's Firestar, Iceman, and then Deadpool.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, and then everybody's got boners and specking on these Betty and Veronicas where they're looking sexy, so I wasn't going to pass up a bikini Betty and Veronica. So that's it for the single issues, but I did pick up, and I didn't even go through. Here, let's open these up right on camera. Let's do this. Let's scooch. Let's do a little scooching. Can we scooch?
Yep.
We'll do a butt scooch across the carpet. Get the dingleberry off. Okay. Chill, Spy Dog, chill. Alright, so I got these. What the deal was, even though they had price tags on, look, it said $21 or whatever, it was $5 or 75% off, whatever was cheaper.
Whatever was cheap then.
So the reason I got this was I picked it up, and I was like, hey, look.
Look at that.
Mockingbird number 1. It says right there, first appearance of the Red Widow. But it's the regular edition of Mockingbird number 1. Oh, look, these are all first appearance. Quake number 1. Agent Carter number 1. I shouldn't say first appearances, but Cavalry number 1. Fury. So it's all Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But I definitely snatched it up. Yes, I said snatch. For the Mockingbird. And then I found, for my Carnage collection, they had 2 of these, and you didn't grab one, did you?
I did not.
I got the Carnage.
I got the Deadpool.
Okay, that's cool. I got for my Carnage collection. These are hard to find. I don't see these in the dollar bin too much.
Yeah,
there was $1 bin I remember running into these, but let's face it, these are going to be super hot now because of the.
Yeah, they are.
So it looks like it's like numbers 11 through 15, 16, something like that. 16. But cool. That's my Carnage collection. Working on that.
Cool.
And of course, for specking, look at that. That has the special edition cover. A-Force number 1. So there's 2 A-Force number 1s. One doesn't say Secret Wars on it, and the other one does. You want the one that says Secret Wars on it. That is the first appearance of the A-Force. But there's number 1.
Okay, so that everybody knows when they're looking for it, they need to look for the one that says Secret Wars. I'm
almost positive that's the one you want. So 3, 4, and 5. 1 through 5.
That's cool.
So buck a piece. Still win. Hey, look, Venom's on there. And then lastly, because I don't have them all, and I was like, you know what, spec-wise, I can have them all in multiple copies of like that Loki one. You know that one's going to be hot as shit. But Civil War 2. You know, people hate it, but shit happened in there. That's how you got Immortal Hulk. That's how you got all that stuff. So, grabbed him up. I think 3 is the one where he gets killed, right? Pretty sure.
Look, that's a pretty cool cover.
5. That one's a cool cover. I like
yeah,
Miles kicking ass. had enough of your shit. But yeah, and then here's the free comic book day one too. And so yeah, so that's it for my
That's a pretty good
10-cent
right
haul.
there.
They said it was like $73 for
all.
of that.
Yeah.
And all I had to do was tolerate you for the day and spend $73.
Yeah, that's all you had to do.
All right, well that's it for my 10-cent haul. I got another 10-cent haul. We both do, and we have 33-cent hauls.
Yes.
Then we have a dollar haul where I was just like, you know what, let's go to the dollar bin and just spend some fucking money. And then what else do we have? Well, we have all that.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff.
All that shit.
Bunch of stuff.
So, but that's it for this gig. The gig is up. So, Gangrene, Nerdcore out.
NERDCORE out.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean.
You know, the thing about Galactus is he's a hungry guy, man. Like, I couldn't afford to take him to the dollar menu. I seriously couldn't.